So I just wanted to show my wheel settings for the T300. So this is what I've got the game set to. I'm using a TH8A as a handbrake, so when I put it in fourth, it applies the handbrake, and then I'm just using the paddle shifters to change gear. So I'm running TLCM pedals, and as I said, the T300. So those are my bindings, if that's of interest to anyone, because that's how I have my Gran Turismo 7 bindings, so I thought I'd keep it the same. I keep that on 0, it seems fine. I've tried it all the way back here, and it's a bit too twitchy and unrealistic. So this is what you came to see. So the self-aligning torque is going to depend on the vehicle you're using and the terrain. At the minute I'm in a Mini Cooper on snow, so it's a very light car, so the force feedback isn't very strong, so I just bumped it up to 105 for this. These two basically affect how easily the wheel kind of returns to center, like how easily the wheel moves. Because it's a belt driven wheel, there's already quite a lot of resistance in the mechanism. This is more for a direct drive, so you want to keep that quite low. I've played around with it, and it feels better on a low setting. So this I'll change from 105 maybe down to 95, again depending on the car and terrain. Suspension feels good at 125, you can really feel the weight shift of the car. But again, you might want to bring that up or bring that down depending on the car and terrain. Tire slip, that's kind of like a vibration when you're wheel spinning. It feels good at 88. I might bump that up a little bit. That's just vibration when you're at red line. Collision, self-explanatory. You don't want that too high, or it could potentially hurt your wrist a bit. Although not really on a T300, but and you want that off because in real life a car steering wheel isn't going to rotate itself back to center if you're not moving. So that's basically all that does. So this feels great. I can feel all the bumps in the road, and I can feel the weight shift. I can feel when it's understeering.
This pace is good, keep it up.
It feels a lot like the WRC 7, I think it was, the game I had, the last rally game I had. It feels similar to that, maybe a bit nicer actually, but yeah, this is a very gentle
Easy
rally,
left.
because I only need to maintain an average of 39. So I've got my wipers and lights, L3
Drop your
R3.
pace slightly.
And again, like on tarmac in a heavy
This pace
car,
is good, keep it up.
you're going to want to adjust the suspension settings, or they can be just overbearing and drown out all the other force feedback effects. Or you could potentially just drop the total force feedback power down.
Great work.
You can play around with it, but as a guideline, the settings I've just showed you feel really good on this wheel.
Hard right.
So yeah, I hope that helps.